Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time we finished studying for our final exam. Today, we're about to take it. But first, let's go over the truth bullets. Each one is like a mouthful, so skimming. Anyway, we have the Reserve Department, a department populated by Reserve Corps students who took general entrance exams, in contrast to the main department which recruited ultimate level students, established to secure funds for Hope's Peak Academy. And 2,357 students out of 2,358 were infected by Junko's despair and committed mass suicide. The remaining student, well, we kind of know who that was. Anyway, we have the tragedy of Hope's Peak. It was they invested all their resources to create Izuru Kamakura, the ultimate hope. He was later involved in an incident in which he brutally murdered 13 members of the student council. Despite the Academy's efforts to conceal this incident, a certain someone took advantage of this incident to provoke the dissatisfied Reserve Department students into rising against the Academy. The tragedy, it was caused by a group known as the Ultimate Despair and was responsible for completely destroying Hope's Peak. Through their utter devotion to a certain person, they brainwashed the masses and filled countless people with despair. The Ultimate Despair. We kind of already know who this is. She was a student, well, it originally referred to a student named Junko Inoshima. However, she killed herself at the climax of the killing school life after she lost to the students of Hope's Peak Academy. And yeah, it was adopted by the group responsible for causing the tragedy, but it was her name first. The killing school life. This was Danganronpa 1. It was broadcast to the world. The Academy survivors. According to the report from the Future Foundation, there are apparently 15 people who are known as the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. And it seems all 15 were safely taken by the Future Foundation. The Remnants of Despair. Even after Junko's death, an influential group known as the Remnants of Despair still exists. Unless they are stopped, the tragedy will never end. We have a list of subjects. Everyone's names from this game are written under the list of subjects. And there's an article on this same board, and it has a grown woman, a grown curvaceous woman by the name of Hiyoko Saionji. And according to Monokuma, Hiyoko, the Hiyoko we know, ain't got no sister, yo. So is that the same Hiyoko, yo? Anyway, we have the Academy's founder. It was found in the office, and the name on the placard says Izuru Kamakura. Conflicting information here. We have the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the research. Well, all the results of their research. Can't read today. Sorry, I'm just so excited. We have an email to Makoto Naegi. Essentially, it was like just asking them, like, yo, what are you doing? You're being lied to. Why are you protecting the Remnants of Despair? The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with us, right? Safely, well, no, not safely, just return the Remnants of Despair to us so we can kill them. Otherwise, the tragedy will never end. We do this for the sake of hope. Neo World Program, it was created by the Future Foundation. It's a program, and long story short, it allows you to rewrite somebody's memories. Yeah. You can undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of this virtual world. It was a program for creating hope, but it came filled with death and violence after the virus infected it. We have observers. Those silhouettes look familiar. In the Neo World program, 2 observers take on the role of teacher and student. An enormous amount of authority is given to the teacher observer, including the power to create rules within the program. 11037, aka Leon, the password to enter the ancient ruin. Even the teacher doesn't know it. For the person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. The shutdown sequence, a special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Neo World program. Not even the teacher can prevent this. And finally, the Future Foundation's origins. They were created to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among those who helped start this foundation. Alright. Told you that was a lot to go through, but anyway, now that we're done, let's begin the exam.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world. But this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it'll be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Alright, starting off with the Hangman's Gambit. Real quick, I just need to see, move and then catch and release. Okay. Alright. I always have to look. I'm sorry. What am I spelling here? Oh! God. Wrong button there. This is how you do that. Okay, I think it's going to be virtual. It's a virtual world. I would quote, "Don't hug me, I'm scared," but I've kind of forgotten how that went. Oh god, no! Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna need the A for a minute. I am gonna need you. Wow, that was unfortunate. Okay. I destroyed the T when I should have ate it up. Okay. There we go. Oh wait, no, I could have just let that... Oh, no! That was stupid. I forgot how to spell. Okay, wait, I need a U. Okay, this has, just gone, out of whack. I don't know. Just grab this. I got overwhelmed. Something fierce.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Well, thank you for saying that so I don't have to say it.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Well, not anymore.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair.
Not gonna lie, I kind of did when I first got to this point, because I was just like, really? That's like the biggest cop-out ever. Really?
But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line.
He did. Sort of, kinda.
'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I love that entire exchange. It's so good.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games.
And that's just even furthers the point too, because it was like, I was mad at this point, but he was right. I have fun throughout this entire game.
So just force yourself to accept it.
Yep, can't change the past.
This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
Well...
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
Holy shit. Like, I was joking during the Evil Within playthrough on how it was like stealing things from every game ever. But holy shit, it stole the STEM project from Danganronpa 2. My god. That. Alright, and I use steal just like as a joke, but wow. Okay, it was probably inspired by Danganronpa.
Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? No, you have those. So yeah, your school memories.
I see.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
I love how he still just manages to say a game the same way every time. It's so magical. This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Alright, make your argument. I might actually have to think about this one. Holy crap.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You
Wrong button. Okay.
are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Okay, I think I know what they're going to get at here. This is a virtual world where avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but... Okay, so you can't really dispute what Monokuma said right there, so the only thing we can do is consent to what he said. And he did say that our real bodies lived out, you know, like what happened in the real world.
But your actual bodies in the real world are different.
Yeah.
Though you have no memories
So,
of your
like, there
time
is
living
one
your
body that is
school life,
very
your
different
real bodies
from
actually
what
lived that
we know.
That must be it.
And that body belongs to Hiyoko.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hiyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hiyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives.
might as well just go over this now because I have been like waiting to say it for so long. But yeah, when I first started playing this game and I saw Hiyoko, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, she's definitely related to Junko in some way, shape, or form. And she's probably going to end up being the mastermind or something. And then she died in the third chapter? Yeah, and like that just completely destroyed my like theory. But even then I was like, nope, no, she's probably still alive. And then the body announcement rang. I was like, oh, well then, guess I was wrong. But then we got to the investigation of this chapter, and then I see her like picture right there, and then red lights just go off in my mind like, okay, what the hell is going on? Were there two imposters? Or maybe that really was Byakuya that died and the actual ultimate imposter was pretending to be Hiyoko? And like the real Hiyoko is like still like just masterminding all of this crap. And yeah, it just threw me off. It just completely threw me off. And knowing what the developers initially intended for the third chapter, it just makes me wish they went along with that just so I could have seen how that would have played out, especially at this moment right here. Because in that chapter, they originally were going to kill off Fuyuhiko, and Hiyoko was actually going to make it to the, like, final 5 survivors. But that was like a last minute change from what I heard, and that's why, like, there's just some things that sort of feel last minute, like in terms of storyline things, especially with how chapter 3 ended, because we didn't really hear anything about Mikan's motive. We just know that she did it, whereas like with every other chapter, we kind of had a motive attached to everything that happened. And I guess you could say like, oh well, because of the despair disease, Mikan was going to be a murderous killer instead of, you know, just a nice, caring person. But they still didn't go into why she specifically chose Ibuki as her, like, primary target when Akane would have sufficed and Nagito would have sufficed just as well. But yeah, well, of course they needed Nagito alive for, like, his shenanigans in Chapter 5, but yeah, Hiyoko was supposed to have lived and Fuyuhiko was supposed to have died. I would pay, like, just so much amount of money just to see how this chapter would have played out with Hiyoko. And the investigation, it would have just been great. And I know it wouldn't have had, like, it wouldn't have altered the story that much, if at all, but still, I just wanted to see, like, how things would have progressed from that.
Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hiyoko?
It appears Hiyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time.
Well, except in the case of Fuyuhiko and Peko.
Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
So they wouldn't have, well, yeah, because even still, like, they knew each other beforehand, but not, like, everything they witnessed during the school years would have just been gone, but still, they did know each other beforehand. No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Yeah.
You're the only one!
because he knew Peko.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their
Oh my
memories
God.
taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
There are like instances of that happening. Like that is a phenomenon that does occur in life. That's why like some people say like just like if you keep telling a lie over and over again, soon you'll start to believe it yourself. And like the truth will have been lost to you forever. Just like, oh, if you're not confident, just pretend to be confident. And soon enough, you'll start to grow into that and believe that you truly are confident. Your mileage may vary, but these do tend to happen.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Word choice.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
I knew a place as magical as the Titty Typhoon couldn't exist in reality. How
That
sad.
sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, it was all just a creation. That's the truth. Hello, memory addresses. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
So... You are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yeah, it's never that easy. Come on now, where do y'all get off getting hope and shit?
What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
Sort of like the whole, you never have a dream where you truly die, like you always wake up before the moment of death. Because some people believe if you die in a dream, you die in real life. I mean, how many dreams have you had where it's like, oh wow, this feels kind of real, and then you wake up and it was all just a dream and whatnot. Plus, Sonya kind of implied that herself when that prisoner thought they were dying. They ended up dying, even though they were never in any trouble themselves. So, yeah, everybody's dead.
What?
Well, that died in this game, of course. But yeah.
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Yeah, because being brain dead is essentially just the same as being dead. You can't really... Well, I mean, there's no, you can't do anything on your own, so that's why it's just a matter of time, once your brain stops functioning. Which is also probably why Monami, as the teacher role in this thing, I mean, come on, we kind of already know, she was the teacher. She said she was. We saw the silhouette on that truth bullet. We know. But yeah, Monami was so adverse to people hurting each other and killing, and she didn't want it to happen because she knew this would happen.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?!
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
Hey, I managed to appreciate Fire Emblem even though I always reset whenever a unit dies, thus defeating the purpose of even playing on, normal mode when casual mode is just sitting right there staring me in the face.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Then... Monami and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? Alright, make your argument. Yeah, just throw them all in there.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation? Okay,
Neo-World
just
program was
trying to
developed
see
by
what these were again.
Future
Academy's
Foundation, right?
founder. The Hope Cultivation Plan was... No.
The ones who trapped us in here.
Neo World Program, just making sure. Synthetic Virtual World Program. Yep, it was a program for creating hope. So they did not create this killing game.
And the
They
enemy is
just
the Future
created a
Foundation.
hope game
I mean, a group
where
that
a
would make
virus
it
kind of
killing.
corrupted things.
No, that's wrong. Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
Well, remember, that didn't start until Monokuma showed up.
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
Yeah.
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject!
But it's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role that she had in this world, was an observer. See, I already mentioned that, but yeah, used context clues.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer, that has to be referring to that person. Chiaki.
I see!
We saw the silhouettes on the Truth Bullet.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then, she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Guess who's back?
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us?
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think? Alright, logic dive. Here we go. This I can do. I don't even need to look up the controls. Triangles jump, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. We can do this. Yeah, this ain't no match for me. I can handle this. Look at that. Look at that. Check that out. Oh god. Alright, just gotta be a little bit careful. They switched it up on me. There we go. Alright, who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others. Monica was not a survivor, and Makoto was only a member of 6 survivors. So the 15 survivors... Well, no, Makoto survived the Killing School trip. Or Killing School life. The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy was... Oh my god, Hajime and them. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ah, my goodness, look at that. Nice dodge. Alright, well that was easy. I just had to stand perfectly still. Alright, question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? Well, we're just heading right into this, huh? Like, no, like, nothing to build towards that logic. We're just answering that right then and there. Okay. But yeah, they're the remnants of despair. Jump! Oh god! Oh, nice save! Oh my goodness! Just look at him. The young go-getter can't be stopped. I was a little worried there. Okay. All right. That was a little rough. That was a little rough. But we got this. Ain't no reason we don't got this. I'm gonna need to do better. Look at that. Look at this. Check it out. It's like this, and you don't stop. Hajime, he's rocking the short shot. Where are Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? to recover from despair. We're trying to be reprogrammed and restore hope where only despair lived. Booyaka. Booyaka. 619. Okay.
It's all coming together. Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
don't be stupid. In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to...
Oh, I skipped that. To kill everything.
Part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Hence why Monokuma was like, of all the people to get this prize, it had to be you, Nagito. Well, that's going to make things really interesting.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details? Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. It's not written in there. These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school.
And I like how, even when you just think back on everything and look back at the hints the game threw at you, you can sort of see that, every character in this game was sort of, evil? For lack of a better term? For example, we'll get into certain characters later on, but just going down the line, Byakuya, the imposter, somebody who's able to change who they are and how they act to just sort of get in closer to other people, try to infiltrate different areas. I could see how you could be useful for Ultimate Despair. Teru, he really wanted to get back to see his mom. He'll be doing, would be willing to do anything at all to go see her again. He's desperate like that. Peko, she's a freaking assassin for a Yakuza clan. Fuyuhiko's Yakuza clan, and he's a Yakuza, so, bad guy, of course. Mahiru, that one kind of escapes me. I can see how she could be useful for Ultimate Despair, as a photographer, taking pictures, sort of doing a little journalistic thing, spreading the news everywhere, but her demeanor, she just seemed too nice. Even with that, the fact that Fuyuhiko's sister was killed, she technically didn't kill her. She was just being bullied by Fuyuhiko's sister. It was weird that she was being bullied by a Fuyuhiko family member, but was still part of the same group as him. That's one to think about. With Mikan, she had the remembering disease that caused her to remember her true nature. So yeah, she knew, like, well, yeah, her and Nagito were like the only people to know about the whole ultimate despair thing. Hiyoko, I alluded to that earlier where I was like, I just thought in my heart of hearts that she was going to be related to Junko because they had the same hairstyle going, and she had a pretty fucked up personality. Yeah. Ibuki, you know, she seemed all happy and nice and joyful, but she was part of a death metal group or something, like that song she sang, kind of dark. Probably befitting of someone who's like really, really dark. Nagito, it almost seemed like he was like drinking the Ultimate Hope Kool-Aid thing, but we saw that he was sort of becoming like one with the person he hated the most. You know, when he took Junko's hand, replaced it with his own, and blah, blah, blah. Or replaced his own hand with her hand. So, yeah, that one's kind of weird. Gundam and Nekomaru, both of them just sort of... I mean, Nekomaru looks like somebody that's evil as hell. And Gundam just sort of had that, like, personality going for himself. But then, when they were confronting each other, Nekomaru was like, oh, this feeling of malice and just like murder and stuff, like, I remember this. I feel right at home. All right, let's fight. I'll kill you. Akane, that one's kind of tough too. I'm sort of leaning towards the whole like Teru thing where she was so desperate to escape her bad situation she would do like anything possible to do it, including getting in close with ultimate despair. Not to mention her little, like, motivated sprite looks evil as hell. Sonya, infatuated with the occult. Kazuichi, look at him, he has spiky teeth. You can't trust somebody with spiky teeth. Also, my screen flashed. That was kind of weird. Hopefully, nothing went awry. Huh. Alright then, but yeah, that took me off guard. But yeah, old spiky teeth boy, you know, it is what it is. People with spiky teeth, they can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. And as for Hajime, well, he was a survivor of the reserve course, and he wanted to be an ultimate so badly. And plus, I mean, we know that like all the reserve course students were like inflicted with despair, so blah blah blah.
And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth? What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Are you serious? What do we need a Hangman's Gambit for? They told us this! You fucking... Okay. Okay. Why? No! Okay. I'm gonna need that K. Alright, but yeah. Nagito tried to destroy us all! I'm gonna need some letters. Okay, thank you for finally showing up. Okay, I can let a lot of these hit. Okay. Frick! I let that happen. That didn't need to happen. Okay. Nah! Frick! Oh my god. Oh no. No, no, wrong button. I meant to... Okay. There we go. Well, yeah, they told us this. They even came to that realization after the trial.
Kill everyone except for the traitor.
Because he knew that everybody there was a member of Ultimate Despair except the traitor, except Chiaki. So he relied on his luck to create a scenario where Chiaki would be able to kill him, but they wouldn't be able to figure it out. Only then they decided to believe in Nagito's luck as well, selected her as the traitor. They were right, and they were all spared. So yeah, Nagito wanted Chiaki to get away with that. Nagito wanted to be the ultimate hope because he would have successfully killed off all of Ultimate Despair, including himself. Yeah, some deep shit right there, deep shit right there.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was Ultimate Despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were Ultimate Despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Oh, do you now? I mean, it doesn't help that the Nagito Komaeda is an anagram of Makoto Naeki Da, or Da Makoto Naeki. How does Japanese grammar go? Kind of forgotten. But essentially, DA and Makoto Naegi, that just means I am Makoto Naegi. So yeah, his name is an anagram for I am Makoto Naegi. Just saying.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're Ultimate Despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by Ultimate Despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school, and that's why you became Ultimate Despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Well, Nagito did replace his hand with Junko's hand, and I mean, Mikan was a little banged up, and Ibuki does have scars on her leg. I'm just saying, you know, she might have been cutting herself. And you did sharpen your teeth.
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Tch. What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Let's check it out. Oh, I thought it would appear at the bottom. Oh, okay. A memory of the past. Nagito's arm seems unnatural somehow. An unmoving arm. I mean, an unmoving hand that like has a significantly different complexion and definition than what you would expect from Nagito with nail polish. is somehow unnatural. Somehow, I can't quite put my finger on it, but something about that is just, it's nagging at me. I can't figure it out. Somehow, that's unnatural.
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Alright, time to make your argument. What are we arguing here? Yeah, just throw everything in there. Why not?
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Ah, shoot!
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked.
We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
Okay, we're ultimate despair. That's not possible. I need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to... Well, we're just going to have to go ahead and use... Why am I even cycling through it like that?
There's no way we're
it's a lot
ultimate
easier.
despair.
But yeah, that vision of Nagito.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family.
I want to make sure I don't skip
And
this.
you even destroyed your own bodies.
Yep. There we go.
That must be it.
He went liquid ocelot on these bitches.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... he cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
Nagito.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
No, this isn't that kind of game. This is not that kind of game. Please don't do that.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
That doesn't look like you're forcing somebody to commit suicide. That just looks like you're mowing down a crowd with a gun.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
That's disgusting.
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Teru, Kazuichi, was that you? Be honest.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be safe.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
Also, it's just a nice touch that Nagito and Makoto have the same voice actors. And Monica with the whole, like, oh, you remind me of that one person. Yeah, I mean, obviously, they have the same VA. But, yeah, it just works because one had, like, such a warped view of hope, and the other had a different view of hope, but the same VA who's switching his voices up. Oh, my God, okay.
You put us inside this program So that you could save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo-World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! God damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that?
Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out, or... I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm gonna say no to get out.
I see.
I don't want spoilers. I'm gonna see it eventually.
Wait, can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. As I thought, there's something wrong with you.
Make your argument. Why is this chair so creaky? God. This makes so much noise. Alright.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
It's foolish to even think about it.
There's something wrong with him. I'm glad I waited. Yeah, he said no one can defy the Future Foundation.
Let's do what he says and get out of here.
Why did you defy them, Makoto? I need to wait for that to show up again. That's a pretty small target too, so yikes, this might be a little tough. Ah, crap.
It's fine to trust him, right?
Okay.
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the
Alright,
Future Foundation.
there we go.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair. Which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this is the only way to save you. I want to protect you. To me, those words seem much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Please don't ever say that again, Monokuma.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Damn it, he's trying to interfere. Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. Alright, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Let's go!
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible! Proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's
impossible!
Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
Yeah, they tried to throw me off with that. Okay, 11037.
Then show
This is the end.
Whew. Ooh, they tried to throw me off. Not throwing a lot of things my way to try and like wait out my meter.
Koto Naegi, that's who you really are. And tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle 11037?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
how disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Had to give time for an ice cream truck to go on by. It was kind of ruining the atmosphere.
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then, that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
That's actually a good line.
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
Nah, we still got about 2 hours left.
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that specific one. And not like every RPG in existence ever. No, just that specific one. You know which one he's talking about, right? Yeah, of course you do.
You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You mean this is your final form?
Stop be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
I like how this was all like one big reference to Dragon Ball Z. Because there's the whole meme with Frieza like, this isn't even my final form! And then Monica was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip all those and go straight to my final form, and now he's powering up. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories!
The VA had so much fun with this.
I'm gonna die!
All hail the queen.
What's going on?
And yeah, that is one big, beautiful woman right there.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
To you.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
Oh my god.
She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
You can't be talking about Bayonetta. I'm curious as to what she's talking about. I would like to see this huge woman she is in fact talking about.
You know, that game. Kniferella.
Oh my god, they really... Okay. Well then, I guess I was wrong.
Said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
No comment, I'm not going to incriminate myself.
Get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But...
There already was one! Also, why you gotta call out Senran Kagura like that?
Too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either.
You say it's not a fan service game, but...
You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity? Oh, come on now. Yeah, it's Makoto. No. It's Junko.
I see.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
I guess that would be a harder question for people that skipped the first game. I'm just saying.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
Oh my god.
Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
I do. Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit!
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
So I'm thinking like she got the source code for the AI and started like doing whatever for it during the fourth trial in the previous game. Like right when they left Alter Ego in the room to try and like do stuff, or maybe she was just working on it in secret whenever like they weren't around, but I still think it happened during the first game. You know, as a precaution, just in case something happened to her, and left directions for whoever would, you know, get the program and upload it to the Neo World program to create this. And also, it's like Alter Ego was never truly dead either, because, well, A, it did save Makoto in the previous game, but also B, the Future Foundation was able to, like, get it back and reprogram it for their purposes for the Neo World program. Because, yeah, Chiaki, you can sort of tell she was an AI. Like, looking back on it, and after just seeing how she would act, like, asking so many questions, would take long to respond, like, trying to find the right answer for, like, the situation she was put in, the affinity for games, and, like, just all of, whatchamacallit, the free time events she had with Hajime. Like, Hajime's like, wait, you don't know about this? Or you never seen a cow? You didn't know where milk comes from? Alright, well fine, I'll tell you. It's like, great, I like it when you teach me things. Just like an AI. Just like an AI. And then, like, I like how the game sort of feeds on that too. Because more than likely, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but from what I've seen with people who play this game, Chiaki is one of the students they always gravitate towards. Like I said, I maxed her out. 2 other people I saw who played through this game maxed her out as well. It's like they were just a character they gravitated towards. And they all just sort of felt like the same thing. Like, if this person were real, I would like to hang out with them. She seems really cool. She's nice to talk to. I like the interactions I have with her. Just like how Hifumi was acting about Alter Ego in the first game. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about the fact that this game essentially turned me into Hifumi in some sense. I mean, like, I didn't fall in love with Chiaki, and I'm not about to kill anybody because of her, but yeah, like, she was my favorite character throughout the game, and it's like, oh, the game played you. She's not even, like, she's even faker than the other fake characters in this game. But yeah, that's messed up, yo. That's insane, I know, right? This insane bitch, whoa. You mean this sane queen is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this queen's doing. Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
It kinda does.
That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Don't do that. I do not recommend doing that, people. That will not fix your computer. That will just further screw it up and your microwave, and you really don't want a messed up microwave.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program. She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was Monokuma Rock. Well, not Monokuma. Not Monokuma Rock. I was confused there. The little Monokuma ticking time bomb in Jabberwock Park.
I see.
Same number of syllables. Monokuma Rock, Jabberwock.
Countdown
Okay,
at
no, never
Jabberwock
mind.
Park. That's the
I was
only
wrong.
place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
It was just for show?
In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
I know that feeling all too well. Looks dejectedly at Dragon Ball Fighters. It's gotten better though, it's gotten better. But yeah, that first week, holy crap, it was rough to get a game.
You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
I do. I remember reading one mystery mystery. It wasn't a full-on novel, it was just a short story, but yeah, I remember reading one.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
I also played a novel, I screwed up my own joke, but yeah, should I even say it? Because it is kind of a major spoiler for that, quote, game, unquote. At the same time, the creator of that, quote, game, unquote, is kind of a hack. By now, you've probably already figured out who I'm talking about and what game I'm possibly talking about. But he has quite a few games under his belt, so you might not know the specific one.
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's alive, the moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Well, that's oddly specific. Wait, does that mean there's nothing left but Hangman's Gambit? I can't go through that right now.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
You're basing a big girl. Like, wait, no, that's kind of like two different things. Like, body inflation and necromancy are kind of different, I'm just saying.
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together, so there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
I like just how, like, utterly and sheerly offended he was by the chump comment.
So, we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. It's way beyond what we expected. Then, it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? No, I still got a little doubt. Don't press nothing. Hey, what are you doing? Decided by a majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. You just want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. Majority vote, though, so I mean, what the hell is my vote gonna... Alright, fine, I can go back. This I can finally go back. He's right, with this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Our friends who died will be saved. It's way beyond what we expected. Phone, god damn it, what do you want? Oh boy, I just love automated surveys. Okay, it's safe to say, well, I mean, I said don't press anything. Well, you know what? I'm still, yeah, let's repeat this. This repeat button. What'd you get if you press that? We're stuck here, you know. Or you better not start saying how we're better off staying here. Wait a minute. I need to repeat that? Where's your eye patch? What? Where did his eye... Wow. Damn. I mean, I know I said they, like, kind of rushed things, at least from what I saw, like, from reports people were showing, like, that they sort of rushed things because Fuyuhiko wasn't supposed to survive, but damn, that's an oversight. Okay, used the entirely wrong sprite. Okay, then. Fine. Okay. Well, they're forcing us into graduate, so we might as well click it. I just want to see, is this going to zoom out even more? Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Graduate.
I got it!
I'm sorry, what?
Press it! This is Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then, this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Calm down there, Junko.
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone, and then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
Seriously, calm down there.
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, there we go. Now we got the right sprite up in here.
We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Good. Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
I just love how she just fucks with everybody.
I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Well, actually, it's going to begin next time. Because just like the first game, this is going to be a pretty long trial. So might as well split things up. Anyway, next time, the finale. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. And see you next time for some more Let's Play Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Goodbye.